Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome back to my studio. I'm so excited that you're here with me today. I'm back with another Craft With Me project. We're going to make a three-pocket, well, made from an envelope. So a three-pocket pocket. Anyway, I showed this to you in my last video, and you could see there's a pocket here, and one here, and one here, and it is made from a junk mail envelope. So we're going to work on that today. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. After I finished my last video, I thought, you know what? I just loved making it. I wanted to make another one. And I thought, why don't you come along and craft with me? So here we go. I'm getting out my paper cutter. That's what you're here. I hope you're all well. How is everyone? Are you good? Hopefully your weather's lovely. We're having very cool weather. Unseasonably cool. So strange. Foggy and cold, windy, overcast. Sun comes out, but it's still pretty breezy. Only about 60 degrees. So that's California weather for you right now. Odd as can be. So I'm using a big envelope. Now this envelope, grab yourself a junk mail envelope. The wider ones are better, or bigger, longer, because you need some room to make a pocket. So this one's about 9 3/4. Well, it's almost 10. So anywhere from 9 inches to 10 inches is about the right size. This one's going to be too wide. It's 6. My journals are usually 5.5 at the most. So we definitely want to cut this one down. So because I think this one is just 4 3/4, which is perfect. So I think we're going to do the same with this one. We're going to do this to 4 3/4. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. Now, the first thing I did do, though, was I did seal this up to make it easier to cut. I did fold it. I'm gonna cut it, fold it, because I think it's going to be easier. And we're going to go to 4 3/4, which is right about there. Very thick right there. Oh, that's a cool little kind of a, I like to save these. I use these, you know, in my, as a, well, piece of ephemera, or embellishment, I should say. So we'll cut that off because that can be used again. So look, check your envelope before you throw that away. I mean, some people keep them and use them for other things. Okay, so now it's going to open down the side. And it's going to, well, it's not going to open here because we're going to do some cutting. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So let me get that. Now, you can use any kind of paper you want. I am going to use the Tim Holtz wallpaper. Scrapbook paper works great, or just a digital, any kind of digital paper, whatever paper you have, magazine, whatever you want. These envelopes lend themselves to anything. So what I want to do is I want to kind of, I want to create a little angle here, but I want to leave a little bit there at the bottom. So I'm going to start by angling this, and I'm going to get myself a pencil. Hopefully I'm not in screen because I'm a hot mess. So, you know, I'm going to go like this. That's the first thing I'm going to do. That's going to give me this angle that I want here. All right. And you don't want to do any gluing at this point. You want to just keep it very simple. Now you could cut this with your paper cutter or by hand, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to cut it by hand. And I'm going to keep this little piece because it's a perfect corner. Look at that. You just seal it up on the side there and you got yourself a corner tuck. So I'm going to put that in my little box in front of me. And then I'm going to take and just cut this just a little bit right there. I don't want that point at the top. And I'm going to take now, I'm just going to lightly, and I mean extremely lightly, just round it off a little tiny bit at the point. I want it to be less sharp. Now, I'm going to pull that off. Here we go. So you can see we already have our pocket shape. Now you can make that as deep or as shallow as you want. You can see it's pretty close to this one. This one's just a tiny bit taller, but that's all right. You know, you pick your angle. There is no set, whatever. You could make it less of an angle. You could go straight across, but that sort of defeats the whole purpose, because what you want is you want this pocket here. Now, now comes the fun part. The really fun part is picking your papers. And you want 3 papers that you think are going to go well together. Luckily, this particular wallpaper from Tim has lots of pieces that I think kind of go well together. So I'm gonna, this one's blue. I do have a pink and blue journal I've been working on, or what's not actually a journal, but anyway. And I'm thinking I want to use these 3. I've gone back and forth about it, and I'm thinking I want just the blue on here a bit. I hate that I'm going to lose that part down here, but there really isn't any way to do it. Because if I pull it up, because you see it all the way, across the bottom, so you kind of you just have to put it in there, and you lose your pretty print, and I'm not going to have print up there, so that's kind of a problem. Let's see, how much am I taking off? Well, I think I'll make it shorter. I normally will glue it in and then cut it off, but I think this time I'm going to go ahead and cut it off first, because I think I can save, because I want this to show, and then I end up saving a lot of that, if that makes sense. But normally what I would do is just put it in here like this. I would glue this, I would go like this, and then I would just cut around it, okay? But this time I'm going to do what I don't like to do, but I'm going to measure it because I want to get this print in there. I want this flower print to show, and I don't want to waste the flower print at the bottom. So what I just do with that pencil, okay? I'm going to do what I don't like to do, which is to measure or pre-cut that way. I like to just glue it on and then cut it to fit. That's okay, we'll do it this way. See, and then that gives me that pretty little piece to use some other way, right? So now I'm gonna, there we go. And I'll glue it and then I'll cut it. Does that make sense? I hope so. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. This is so quick and so easy, you guys. You can use whatever glue you want. You can use glue stick if you like. I'm not going to. I'm gonna just, in fact, I think I'm going to go right onto the envelope. That way I don't have glue on the paper, so when I cut my strip off, I'm not covered in glue or getting everything else covered in glue. So what are you guys up to? Anything new and exciting? I think I asked you that on the last one. I hope your week was good. Hopefully you're seeing this on Friday or Monday. I'm not sure which day. Depends on how we did. Okay, now I might not have got that in there as far as I want, but I don't think it'll matter as long as this end is there. So what I like to do is glue it on, and then I like to cut around it. So where are my scissors? I just had those, didn't I? And I'm going to cut, but I'm going to try not to open the envelope again on the other end here, because this end needs to stay closed. This is not the open end, so I don't want to cut it open. Otherwise, my whole envelope's going to fall apart. Boy, my cutting is shoddy today, as Tina would say. All right, nothing exciting there, so we'll throw that away. And the first part is done. Now, I like to ink, so I'm going to do that. I recommend you ink as you go if you're going to ink. I did leave that a little wonky. Hold on. I would say I watch a lot of British designers because I've picked up so much of their verbiage. This way you don't see any envelope that you might have missed. Everything's good. And I'm gonna recommend that you do all of your inking now. And you'll see why in a minute. And then I recommend that you do the inside too, because you are going to have to see that a little bit. All right, so let's go like this. Now, you want to decide, you want a print that you're not going to see as much, which I'm going to use this one. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it down in there nice and tight. Now I can either draw around it, which I'm thinking of doing, and glue it in, or I can just glue it in and cut it. So What do I want to do? I want to glue it in and cut it. Maybe I will, because then I'm not trying to get it in there. Let's see. So let me see if I can do this well. Well, you notice I didn't close this up for a reason, right? I left it all open. I'm a little rusty at this, so bear with me. I haven't done very many videos. I've only done one in like, this is my second one, I think, in a long time. So then we're gonna, oh, I don't want to close the whole thing. And it's so much easier to just slide that in there. Now, we don't want to close that up, so you want to make sure you didn't get any glue like I just did. Okay. See? It's glued in. No dealing with the sticky, trying to get that into there. You know how that is. And then we're just going to cut this off. Okay, so our first little pocket is completed. I did a bad job cutting that at the top, though. Okay, now we're going to go back and we're going to ink this again. Hopefully it matches up with the other one. This little piece here is not going to show, but it is driving me crazy, so I'm going to glue it back on. I'm going to put paper over this too. Look how quick this is, you guys. We've already done the first. Here's the second. Quick and easy. I just love these pockets. I could make 100. And left to my own devices, I might. Sorry about the ambulances. It's late in the day. I do live by the hospital and the ambulance bay and the fire department. So we hear it all. So when you look inside this little pocket, you see that, and then you'll see this cute little pocket in here, which looks nice with that. And then we're going to kind of break away there, and we're going to do one right there. And what we're going to do with this one is we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to line it up and we're going to glue it on. And then we're going to cut it off. Okay. So I want to make sure I am getting a rose on there. I am. So I'm going to put the glue. I am using the art glitter glue because this is a heavier amount of paper. Try not to glue your pocket closed like I just did, or almost did. Okay. Now I'm kind of lining it up with my top up there and my side over here, right? Now we're going to be gluing this down so you won't see this, okay? So you'll see what I mean in a minute. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to cut this straight off. I may have to trim it again if I haven't got it cut correct. There we go. Cute. I've got that to use later. Oh, I got that on there a little bit crooked, and I don't think I can I? Sort of caught it, but not quite. Okay. So we got that cut off. We just did that, but I did not do a good job because I was afraid I would cut the envelope. We will have to ink along there. Okay. And then we're going to cut to match. There we go. Look how easy and quick that was, you guys. Just super quick, super easy. Throw away that little bit. All right, now, I don't want that to dry out. We will ink this. I'm going to add some more glue to the bottom there. I can see I have a little bit of an issue. I also have a point going here, which I don't want. I want it slightly rounded. I mean, just embarrassment. And you will see that we have our pocket. See? Inside of the pocket. I haven't sealed anything yet. We're going to do that in about 2 seconds here. Got it? Fold it up. There we go. There we go. And when I close that and that, you will never see that inside there. You will see this lovely inside though when you go put something in, because we're going to glue that down. Then because I used the white inside of an envelope, all you see is white. This is going to be covered. I am going to cover this because it's so out there. You know, I'm not sure I'm going to cover with. I may just cover it with some, oh, let me see. I'll decide in a minute. Hold on. Coffee dyed paper maybe. I'm just making sure I glue all this down really well, because I wasn't that close to the edges like I'd like to be. And then I'm gonna ink that really good. Ink that, ink that. I am gonna kind of open this and just sort of lightly hit the edge there. And it doesn't matter that this has a window. I didn't keep this for the window. I mean, I wanted it to be now, one thing you can do is just punch the one corner, or you can do both. Depends on what you want to do. I want to make sure I've done everything I'm going to do before I glue everything down. You know what I mean? Before I glue it closed. Now, hold on a minute. Let me grab a piece of coffee dyed paper. Because I didn't know I was going to do that until this last minute, you know. So let me get something. This coffee dyed paper comes from Vintage Polka Dot Shop. I get my coffee dyed papers from Emily. I love her, especially if you like it really. I'm not really into grunge, but she does a beautiful grungy job. And, but I do love her papers. I just threw everything onto my desk here. Whoopsie. Oopsie. This is an extra step I didn't do last time, but I'm probably going to go ahead and cover the back. Well, actually, I'm not on my other one because I think it's being glued down to a page. I'm not positive if I'm gluing it or if I'm paper clipping it in to the journal that it's going into. This one is going to be a standalone, so it does need to be, yeah. I'm going to try to get it. Hopefully my head isn't in the camera. Oh, I didn't do my hair today. Not enough energy to do it all, right? I'd rather craft. So I just left myself a mess. I haven't had a haircut in like 8 to 10 weeks, and I'm a shaggy mess. So I actually have a ponytail, which generally my hair is not that long. So that should tell you. I am due to get my hair done. I've had to cancel my appointment so many times because of my health that my poor hairdresser told us try one more time. So I'm supposed to get it done on Saturday, the 27th. Fingers crossed I was able to get it done. I know I'm going to feel like a new woman. I always feel better when I come out of there. It always makes me feel so good when I come out. Get it cut, colored, and styled. Get the work. So maybe my husband and I will go hang out, or I really want to get over to the thrift store, and they are open on the Saturdays. They're open Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's it. So we have to go when we can go, you know? All right, I think I got everybody glued on. I want to cut the corner. I'm cutting a corner. Right there. Now on my other one, if I can find it in the pile, I just threw it underneath everything here. Where did it go? Oh, I did the tops of both. So I think I should do that top too. It's a little thick up there, but this, of course, this chomper can really handle it. Some of the smaller, more delicate ones don't do so good with it. So oh, you guys, I forgot to put this on airplane. Did I put it on airplane? I must have, because it didn't turn it off. I just heard a message come through. I know it came from my girlfriend there, so a sissy. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? So quick and easy. Look how easy that was, you guys. So super fast. Super, super fast. It took 14 minutes. That's all it took to do this. And I mean, I was fussing around to start in the beginning, so I'd say it took me about a good 12 minutes or 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do this. Now we're only going to put a little bit of glue right here. Just a little. This poor glue is not going to be happy with me, I'll tell you. See, I don't have a pin in my glue. I do not use a pin. I put a rubber cap on there and it doesn't dry out. Rarely do I have an issue. I have less issues than everybody else. Now that I've said that, I'll start having tons of issues. I should never have said that. Why did I do that? I just jinxed myself. But I will tell you, using the heavier paper, oh, see, look, cute, right? You even see through the envelope, you see the coffee dyed paper. So that was cute. Look at you get, so now you end up with pocket here, which is the main pocket. We have the secondary pocket, which I showed you, which is right there. And then you have one right here. So it says a triple pocket from an envelope. Triple envelope pocket. That's what it's going to be. Triple envelope pocket. I'm going to write that down because I won't remember. So when I go to do the video, triple envelope pocket from junk mail. There we go. That should be what this video says. And you just saw me come up with it right then and there. All right. So this one is going into something that has, that it's going to be just set into a folio. So that's why I definitely did the back. This one I still haven't done the back of, and I should just probably do it, but I hate to waste paper. Unless I just don't put it on a fancy paper and I just put it on this so you could write on the back of it. You know, it could become, I don't know. I'm very undecided on that, you know. Now, you can see on this one that I decorated it, and I'm going to do the same thing for this one. I think since we are just zipping along, I think I'll grab some papers to play with. Okay, so there we go. There's my papers. I have to say that Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals did inspire me to use I have tons of these, and I saw her, she puts all of her papers in it. And so I thought, you know what, that's what I need to do. So that's what I've started doing, and I've been really happy with it. So I want to figure out what to decorate with first. So let me bring over, because the one thing I loved about this stuff was look at all the die cuts that came with this wallpaper. And if you haven't, let's see, where'd it go? I was looking for it. This is the one that I got. Worn wallpaper. And it is, let's see what year. Oh, it's the 2021. Packaging 2021. So you'll know which wallpaper it is if you like these exact prints, because they're going to be different than, you know, he's got quite a few wallpapers out. So, all right. I want to figure out, what do I want to decorate with? I mean, I've really already got that on there, so do I need any more roses up there? Or do I just leave it? I mean, I don't really know. I think I could just put some... I really don't feel like it needs... It's so pretty. I just feel like I could put some lace and a word, you know, and then maybe put... I do feel like something up there, though. But does it need to be flowers? Like, I don't know if the flowers would show. Is it even worth doing? I mean, I'm in that. I don't want to cover up those flowers. I worked so hard. I don't think there's a smaller one of that. There's 2 sizes of each flower, so I don't know if there's a smaller... I don't think there's a smaller blue one. I think they're bigger after this. I don't think there's... Oh, look at that. I could do that. That would bring the blue up there. Maybe? What do you think? It does bring the blue up there. It seems like a lot, though, to me. Now, let me grab the folio it's going in. I think it's going in. I don't know. It may be too dark for this. I think it's okay if I don't get crazy with the dark blue. Well, I mean, it's not horrible. What do we think? Think we could get away with it? don't think it's too much. Let me see. There was a little... The only other option is to add like that little rose up through the middle, but it's too dark. See, because it's a very light pink. I mean, it needs to be something light like that. We could do that. Or I could get a lady and put her on there, which I'm thinking I might want to do, because then it would go better with that particular thing. Now, I hadn't planned on doing that, so I may not... Oh, gosh, guys, let's see. What could I do? What do I have? Oh, I have the prettiest lady. She's right here. Look at this. Oh, perfect. Look at that, you guys. Look at it. Or I could put one of these ladies. No, she's just nice and pale. She kind of goes along with the look of this, you know. I think she goes along with that. What do you think? I mean, there's a little purple there, but who cares, right? Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that. All right. So, you know, I haven't been able to work on my folios or anything lately. I haven't been able to do anything. So this is a big... I mean, I could do her cut off the piano and just put her up. Nope, she's the lady. I just need to stop. I know she's the right one. I know that. I know that. I know that. And I need to stop right there. I need to stop right there and just let's ink. Let's ink her up. Oh, and this one, am I doing all ink? Am I doing all pink? Yeah, I'm not doing too much. Well, too late now. I've already started, so. Yeah, she came off of a, I don't know what one it was, a collage card of some kind. So, not a collage card, what do you call it? Now, let's see. I think I was after some papers. So I just want a little bit to put next to her. I like the lace that's over there, so maybe we could just put it on this side. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Cabinet card. Gosh, you guys. What are you guys going to be doing on your coming weekend? Anything fun? I know some of you are starting to have your graduations. I know proms have been happening. There's been a lot going on already. We're getting there to the end of the year. I know my granddaughter's finishing her sophomore year, and then she'll be a junior and then like gone, you know? It's like, oh my gosh. Sort of sad. I can't believe she's this old. I can't believe she's 16 going on almost 17. She cannot be that old. I remember going with my daughter to the doctor when she was pregnant with her. It's like, what? She was a high-risk pregnancy, so I had to go stay with her a few weeks before Samantha was born. So I was there the whole time, long before little Samantha was ever born. Petting that belly. And now she's coming on 17. No! That makes me so old. I can't be that old. Alrighty. Now let's glue her on. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm so in love with her. Oh my gosh. Hold on. So she's going to go there. I was thinking, you know what I was thinking? I know you don't know because you can't read my mind. But I was thinking I wanted a little bit of, like, behind her. I'm trying to figure out how to get that on there. Okay, so let's cut it about here, or rip it. I mean, we're still keeping the other, and we're still keeping the lace, but we're adding a little something. Yes, I love it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm happy. Let me just get a bit of just the barest hint. And let's see. All right, now we got to figure out how to get that on there. Like that. Sometimes it's just easier to do it this way. Just get it attached, and then we glue the whole thing on, right? Oh my goodness, I adore her. Isn't she beautiful? I don't want to mess with my, see, I didn't lose any of my flowers. Now we get out the glue and we get busy. Isn't this fun? So fun, and it's so quick, it's so easy, and I'm really enjoying making these. Love them. You guys, I hope you're making one right along with me. It's a craft with me. Hopefully you are. They're so easy. Any paper, any envelope, any genre or style that you want to do, go right ahead and do it. I can hear the birdies are busy out there today. Oh, we have a lot of bird nests in the trees and in the my neighbor's patio. He had doves, a little birdie, and then some doves making a nest in his patio. So his little girl, who's 2, gets to watch the birdies because I think the birds have been hatched now. So she's got baby birds to watch every day, mama feeding them and stuff. That's so cool for a 2-year-old. They don't let her go out there and scream and holler because, you know, too much, because then it disturbs the birds. But they do let her watch from the windows. So they're really excited. They were telling my husband, he said, well, he goes, does that usually happen? He said, no, you took out the trees where they always make their nest. They come back every year to the same spot. Well, you took their tree. Took their trees. So, but it's a safer place because where they were in the trees, the darn crows would come and raid the nest every year, and they would lose their babies. So this year, unless they fall out of the nest, they should be okay. Oh, you guys, isn't that pretty? I'm going to want to do some stickles on her flowers. I already know that. And I'm going to want to do some lace here and here, I think. I'm going to want to make it lacy because of what it's going into. I mean, look at everything's lacy, and oh, I see I've got bow. I could do a bow here. Yep. What time is it? Let me see. I got to check. I forgot to check the clock. Your friend's a bird brain. Hold on. We're only at 32 minutes. I mean, I'm going to go all out, so obviously I'm going to go over, but now I could do pink, or I can do, I just got some new pink lace. What did I do with it? I was just thinking, I just thought, where did I see it? Because I've got all new laces that I keep getting. Keep growing my stash, you guys. My lace stash is getting, I don't seem to be able to stop myself. I seem to be heavily addicted to lace. I was looking at something here. Let's see. Got some pretty laces here. This came in a D-stash, this one here. Oh, that's so pretty. It's delicate. Or I could do, I have this one if I want to do pink. No, I don't have to do pink. I don't really have to do pink, do I? No. I like this little lace. Oh, ooh, this other lace is cool too. Not too heavy. I like this little delicate one. I think I'm going to use that. I mean, I have lots of pretty ones here. Boy. I recycled some little containers from the deli. I've just run out of room for everything, and I just ordered a whole bunch more stuff. Oh, I am so addicted to lace, you guys. Not only lace, but I found a new shop, and I can't think of the name of it right now. It's got a really unusual name for trims. Oh, I went crazy, you guys. I went crazy. I ordered like 3 different times from the lady, and I said, oh, could I get it all together? She's like, yeah, you can have whatever you want. I go, I didn't realize as I was ordering that it was all from the same shop. And she's like, no worries, it happens. I was like, oh gosh, she was so kind. She could have said no and made me pay shipping on all 3 orders. But I kept finding things in a different category. Like, oh, it's so funny. I was looking for something, and of course, you know, they said, oh, look for this here, or look at this, or look at that. And I did, and then I was like, oh no, I gotta have that. I bought some really pretty trims. They're not all lace though. There are other kinds too. I bought other things because I'm doing all kinds of different things. I want to do some different things. I'm tired of doing the same thing all the time. So I'm gonna trim that around that little corner that we rounded. Come on, you. Of course, it's stuck down when I don't want it to. And if I wanted it to, it wouldn't have. I'm gonna kind of go around here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna cut it off right there. There we go, because I'm gonna put a little bow up there. Pretty, right? Oh, love it. Why did I put that away? Where'd it go? Oh. Now, the other thing I'm deciding is, do I want some of that same lace across the bottom? And guess what I do? I do. I'm in a good mood today because I'm having so much fun. I'm enjoying this so much. I haven't enjoyed crafting at all lately. Honestly, I've hated it. So I'm glad to not be feeling that way anymore, but I don't think it was the crafting I hated. I think it was how I felt that I hated, because I was just dragging myself through every day, trying to craft, trying to be creative. I wanted mentally to be creative, but physically I just couldn't. I was exhausted 24/7, not sleeping. I'm still not sleeping that great, but that'll get there. Still working on it. But I'm no longer dreading every day, so there's some days still. Still don't feel great, but feel like I'm getting there. So when you don't enjoy what you're doing, you just don't want to do it anymore. Not even, you know, not even if you love it. You know what I mean? If your joy is gone, it's time to stop. So I was at a point where it was time for me to stop because I didn't enjoy anything I was doing. Oh, not what I meant to do. Goodness gracious. Not that one, it's smashed to heck. Let's find one that's not all smashed. I want my blue bows, but that's another box. So if I can get to it easily, I will do it. If I can't, I won't. Give me a minute. Okay, here I go. Where did I have that? Down there. My lace cart is so full. I remember when I first showed you a picture of it, there's hardly anything on it. It's full to the tippy top now. Double layers. All 4 layers are double stacked. Oh gosh. You give it room. Somebody said if you give it room, it'll expand. They were right. It did. I don't know who said it, but she was totally right. I don't mind if this has dimension because it's going in a folio, not in a journal. Oh, it's pretty. What do I do? Or do I do the white down here? Or do I have a cream that would look good there? Oh, I like that. That's very feminine, right? Very, very, very. I liked this too, but it's sticking up just a bit too much for that particular thing. It does have to fit in a pocket, so you know what I'm going to do? I don't think that would fit in there. It kind of sits high. That's the only thing. I love that. But I think it will sit too high. How about this one? Kind of like the cream, I think. It sort of picks up all this creaminess here. I think we'll do that. There's nothing that says I can't do both, right? Can't have two colors. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do, since I've been doing more and more blues. I love these clear containers. They are a lifesaver for me, I will tell you. What I want to do is grab a couple of these bows, like 4 of them, and put them into this one, because this is easier for me to get to. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put those up there. And I'm going to put those, the 2 colors of blue here. There. Now it'll be easier for me to get to them, so I don't have to get up and leave my chair to go get them. I mean, I could probably reach it, but I didn't want to reach through the camera. So let me get that. Oh, I'm so in love with this, you guys. So pretty. It's okay to like your work. You're not being, you know, arrogant or tooting your own horn. You're just like, I like what I'm making. I'm happy with it. Because you know what? If you don't like it and you're not feeling joy, don't do it. Just don't. Because you end up hating it, which is where I was getting. I just didn't want to do any more videos. I didn't want to craft anymore. I didn't want to make one more journal. I don't want to do anything. I'm just done, you know. So hopefully that is all changing now as I'm feeling better. And I want to put just a word right there. Just one word. So I have these beautiful words that Jolene from A Jewel Design created specifically for this kind of thing. We do satin, fashion, vintage. Ribbons, Manor House, Chateau, Chalet, Velvet. Never mind, I've got to reprint those. I've run out of them. There's more words. There's lace. Oh, that's a beautiful word. Velvet, fashion, Victorian. Oh, that would be the perfect word right there, but I don't think I have it in. I think I'm out of these. Do I maybe have it in the pink? Oh, I could have it in the pink. Do I have Victorian in the pink, or is it only in the tall words? Oh, Victorian, Victorian, Victorian. I see it, I see it. I really want it in the cream, but what I might do, vintage, antique, Victorian, Victorian, Victorian. Okay, I'll cut it out in both, and we'll see which one we want, right? Oh, I got the world's itchiest nose today. Little bit of allergies. I don't suffer. I have to say that my allergies are 100% better with changing my diet and everything and sleeping a little bit more. That's been a lot better. Okay, let me put this right here. Have to have my signature pearls, you know that, or my bling, either or both. But this seems to be a pearly piece. I didn't specifically start out doing that, but that's where it's going. Okay, I got the word Victorian. I love that. Where's my scissors? Hiding under the mess I'm making on my desk. I like the little scissors to fussy cut, but I don't like to cut words with them because it makes the words choppy when you're going around the paper. It's like cut, cut, cut when I just need one long one, you know. So we have Victorian, or we have Victorian. I really need to rerun these words. I might have a sheet already cut out. I have a folder full of sheets of words that I will pull when I start running out. And I must have some. If not, I'm going to be running up some new words because those are almost all gone. Okay, so pink or cream. Ooh, they both look good. Oh, that's not good, you guys. What do I do now? I think I'm going to do the pink because it pulls out the pink. Yeah, I think it's going to be the pink. So, have a little envelope where I put my words that are cut already. I'll just have to remember Victorian's in there. I have a pink envelope and a cream envelope. But I am going to leave these out so I remember to run these because, gosh, they're getting to be quite a mess here. And I'll take care of these after the video. I'll set these off to the side and I'll get that done. Okay, so let me get this inked. You guys, I love this. I'm so happy with it. I really, really am. And really, if you weren't doing all this extra goodies like I do, you were done with the envelope in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Now, decorating is a whole nother thing. But in 12 minutes, we were able to put this together and make something pretty. We covered it in nothing flat. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm so happy with it. Now, I could put lace behind it if I want, or I could, you know, add some goodies to it. I could add some more pearls to it if I want. Oh, I have exactly the number I need, so I will pull it out and grab them. Oh, that stuff is so dang sticky. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. What do you think, you guys? What do you think? What do you think? You like it? Oh, I do. I'm so happy with it. Now, if I wanted to really keep going, the one I saw Edith do, she covered hers to the nth degree. There were so many goodies on it, but it was gorgeous. It was so stunning when she was done. It had so many goodies on it. So many layers, so much stuff. Butterflies and just the works. But, wait, where'd it go? Okay, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. Okay, I don't need all this stuff. I have these stamps that Scrapbooking with Me, she made these, and they were a freebie for her group, which I follow her religiously. I wanted to see if I had like a little stamp I could put up here, but I don't know. I think it's just too much. If I put something, I would put it up there. Like maybe one more bow to give us the 3 bows. Maybe, because 2 is an uneven number and my eye doesn't like that, so. I don't know. Maybe not. No. How about a pink one? I have pink ones. How about a pretty pink one up there? We've got them all that way. Do we like that? I could put a flower. I mean, that's pretty. It needs one more thing, you guys. I just don't know what. Or maybe not. I could just keep it simple. Of course, you know me. I can't do simple. Ask me to do simple. It's like, Laurette, stop breathing. Right? Sorry, that's my cutter. Just knocked it onto my foot. I have a little drawer next to me that I keep it in so I don't break it, step on it, vacuum it up. What if we do like one of these in the corner? Or one of these? Let's see. let me see. I'm looking for one that's got a lot of pink in it. They're all different. I mean, every single one of them is totally different. Like that, see? Nope, I don't like that one. I've got the one I want in my hand, I think. I'm gonna get it. See if I'm right. I've been using these things for years, years and years. I just love using them. I just use them on my little bears. Yeah, I think I'll put that up there. That'll do it. I don't want to put another word or a anything like that. I just kind of wanted to bring my pinks up and wake it up a little bit. And then the only other thing I need to do, let me grab my pearls. Different pearls. I have all different kinds of pearls for different things. Different pearls for different things. Where is my pokey tool? Oh, there we go. Sorry for the reach. Alrighty. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little project. It was fun. It was quick. I thoroughly enjoyed working with it and making it. And I can't wait to, I think my husband's about to start the barbecue, so I'm going to have to stop anyway and close my window. Ah, there we go. There we go. What do we think? Isn't that pretty? I'm in love with it. Oh, I love this so much. What do you guys think? It's so pretty. And I think it'll go nicely in here. I think it'll go great in here. Yeah, she goes well with the others. Yep, definitely goes well in there. Perfect. Okay, more goodies for my folio. So I can finish that up and get it out in the mail one of these days. All right, of course, no one's spoken for it yet, but so if someone's interested in that, let me know. Pretty much everything else I've been working on is spoken for, but that one is not. Okay, you guys, I think we are, I don't know if there's anything else I want to do. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I think she's beautiful. Now, the big thing will be getting some cards in there. Put in some journaling cards, and I have tons of them. What am I at? 52? Okay. I do have some pretty journaling cards that could go in there from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Oh, that one's really pretty. So is that. Yep, and they're printed on the back, so they're ready to go. Let me just do a quick cut. Yeah, she put a black line around them, which I don't think I want on mine. I want to keep them softer than that. And then this one is bluer, I think, than that other one, so we'll go with this one. Just go around. Okay. And then we'll do this, because you know I gotta have my, oh, wrong side. See, they're printed on the back. Even have little lines. I'll probably recut these so that they're a little bit nicer, because I don't like the black line, but I'm trying to go quickly. This is a light, so you can put a pretty little button card in there, or whatever you like. I think I might have some smaller ones too to put on there. Okay, I need to close my window. My husband started the barbecue. Okay, closed. All right, now just dumped lace on the floor. So something like that in there, isn't that pretty? You just put a little something in there and you got it going, you know, and then you could go like this. I like the blue card in here. And then, you know, one in there, and then I have a bunch of her cards here. So we can grab a couple of those. Paris quadrangle. Oh, that's really cool looking. Oh, wait, there's a little small one I can put in there. So remember that inside, that other pocket we had? Like that. So we've got that, and we've got that, and we've got that. And there you have it. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, I'm so excited about that. I'll have to go back and retrim those and ink them better. But I wanted to show you. These are all Shabby Dabby Doodah. So if you need some stuff, she's your girl. She's got all kinds of ephemera. You just can't go wrong with her. So, well, there you have it, guys. Made our beautiful triple pocket with all the goodies that can go in it. I've got to find some goodies for that one. But isn't that pretty? She just came out so good. I'm so happy with that. I just had no idea when I started it was gonna look like that. So I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you crafted with me today. I hope you had some fun, or at least some fun watching, and that you'll come back and watch again. I'm not sure when the next video will be. It could be a while. You've had 2 this week. Maybe this might even be the following week. I'm not sure when you're going to see this. So I hope you enjoyed it either way. And I hope you have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all again very soon. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.